It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago White Sox. The Palehose vie for a key series sweep against a fellow wild card contender, and we'll have it for you next. Dallas Keuchel is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Dallas Keuchel is a complete pitcher. He's kind of a throwback to a Jimmy Key kind of pitcher, a Tom Glavine type, not overpowering, 89 to 91 miles an hour with sink. Has the curveball, has the slider, and the straight changeup. What makes Dallas Keuchel so good, he'll throw all four of his pitches at any point in the count.
Here's D. Gordon now. He will lead this one off today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. Things expected to warm up a bit as the afternoon goes on, but still just 52 degrees here at game time. 1-2. Here it comes.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
So here's Malik Smith, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Gordon gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mazzara will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run it to out, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Now the 1-0.
No, that's down.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Seared down the first baseline, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those two-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Mariners leave one. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Yusei Kikuchi, a Japanese left-hander, is tasked with the starting job. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping into the box, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
White Sox, the center fielder, Leury.
And now pitch on the way. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 2-1 home. Hit down the third baseline. There is Seager. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, Dero, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Tim Anderson waits on deck. The 3-1. High and deep to right center. Smith will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
Batting first.
A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He had a big year last year. Over 120 RBIs. That's being really consistent. You can't let many opportunities pass you up and still drive in 120. That's just not heard of very often.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And now they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1, still no score. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Murphy.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he misses low with it. 2-0. Well, as we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, the Chi Sox have their sights set on a series sweep here today.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
And Mendick will be there. There's 1 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 12, Evan White.
Now at the plate, Evan White, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And he takes ball 1. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Into the box now, Austin Nola, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Nola stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. Most of the time he can be found behind the plate, but he's roaming the outfield in this one.
Yeah, crazy athlete, Matty. One thing that does travel to whatever position he's at is that he's got an absolute cannon. That's why he can go to the outfield and moonlight out there. No one's going to test his arm. And then to go back behind the dish and shut down a running game, this guy's a special talent.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So now to the plate, Dylan Moore. In the air now out to right field. Mazzara's on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series.
Jose Abreu.
Now here's the pitch.
Here we go. 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this Really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Set to get his day started, Edwin Encarnacion. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First delivery to him on the way.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
A windup and the 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline. Seager has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Tim Lopes, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. First pitch on its way. And this is low, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
To first, fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now that second baseman, Gordon.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. First offering on its way.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike. That was a strike, huh?
Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Throw won't get him.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. On to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
To the plate now, Kyle Seager. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
At the plate now, Tom Murphy, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The White Sox had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left, and the way they're playing right now, this game's far from over.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Line, that's a base hit into left field.
The first baseman, number 12, Evan White.
In now, Evan White, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ball and a strike.
Yeah, ball, 1 strike.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that misses 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Mazara's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 2 and the White Sox nothing. Up next for Chicago, Nomar Mazara, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. The windup and the 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Batting up, the second baseman, Danny Mendick.
Set to get his day started, Danny Mendick. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle end. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Two and one count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
On to first, a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
A 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hit.
In there, strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
A runner on first with 2 away. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The set and the 2-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 2-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Second and third, 2 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. MLB Network is back on the south side after this. Digging in now for the Mariners, Austin Nola. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Into the box, Dylan Moore. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Tim Lopes.
Stepping in, Tim Lopes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Mazzara is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
And here's the speedster D. Gordon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit to first. Abreu will take this one over to first, and with that, the inning ends. Mariners leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning.
Jose Abreu.
Now here it comes. Fly ball into straightaway left. Nola has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now back, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
High and deep to center field. Ranging back is Smith. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Smith. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
30.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
The set and the 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's the 1-2, and he fouls this one off. One and 2. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Gordon is there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. Our score remains 2-1. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Malik Smith.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Dylan Cease comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
84. Dylan Cease.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. First pitch on its way. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The pitch. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Here's the first pitch to him. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Giving chase is Jimenez. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Into the box now, Tom Murphy. And a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The set and the 1-0.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate, runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid, you got the base open.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 2 balls and a strike. 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Danny Mendick, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Second baseman, Danny Mendick.
First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Mendick, originally from New York State, he was taken in the 22nd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level. That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
So now to the plate, Leury Garcia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there is any intent behind that.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Digging in, Yohan Moncada. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
From the stretch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's bad.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Let's go.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-1. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
As a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cook.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1-0 delivery. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly to Gordon for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. So coming to the plate, Evan White. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Evan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Lays off 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Stepping up now, Austin Nola. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Down the first baseline. Taken in by Abreu to second for 1. To Abreu for the big double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the DH, Dylan Moore. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Here it comes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. None left for Seattle. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Eric Swanson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 50, Eric Swanson.
So here's Jose Abreu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
Outside, 3-0 now. Edwin Encarnacion waits on deck. Set to deliver on 3-0.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that
matters. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. A tag for 1. On to first, and they roll up Grandal. It's a double play. Into the box, Nomar Mazara, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now to the plate, Danny Mendick. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. The 0-1 offering.
Inside,
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The set and the 1-2.
Next up, 2-2.
And it's fouled away. 2-2. Here it is. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. White Sox strand a couple. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Ready for another chance? Tim Lopes. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3. One away for Seattle now in inning number 7. And up next is Speedy D. Gordon. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alex Miniak.
Ready now, Malik Smith. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Score remains 2-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Leury Garcia. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. One and one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now here's the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So here's Yoan Moncada. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now the pitch. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Pitch on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just a bit low. A tough call, but it's 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Ground ball sent back up the middle to Gordon for 1. On to first, and they turn another one. Their 4th of the afternoon, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Mitch Haniger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Kyle Seager. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 on its way.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Line toward the alley in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4.
Now batting.
He's looking locked in.
Tom Murphy.
Into the box, Tom Murphy, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
No, that's down.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
3-0 now. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And he fouls this one off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Once again, a 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box now, Evan White. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. A ball and 2 strikes now. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Ripped down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Jimmy Cordero enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 50.
Austin Nola will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. From the belt, the pitch.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Hit down the line at first. And 2. Here it is. Good waste pitch. 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2 pitch. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Mariners leave a couple, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Matt McGill will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Number 74.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Now the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. One and 2. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit to right. Legs churning. He's headed for second. The throw pulls him off the bag.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. In now, Jose Abreu. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Now the 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off up for ball number 3.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
High and away, not close. 3-0. From the belt, the pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
First and second now, one man out. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate, Nomar Mazara. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. A pause, and the 0-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. The 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And 2. Here it is.
1 ball.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
One and 2. Here it is. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We've played 8 full. And we are tied 2-2. Adam Engel remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field.
Now playing left field, number 15, Adam.
All set for the start of the inning. Striding in, Dylan Moore. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Carlos Gonzalez come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 27, Carlos Gonzalez.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over. And late reactions, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this ball hit well by Gonzalez out to deep right field. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a one-run lead.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
The batter, number 9. Second base.
Stepping in now, D. Gordon, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now back, the center fielder, Alex Miniak.
Stepping into the box, Malik Smith. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. The Palehose are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by one, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by one going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Mitch Haniger would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Engel will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. It's now 3-2 Seattle. Yoshihisa Hirano comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 6, Yoshihisa Hirano.
J.P. Crawford is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
J.P. Crawford.
Bottom of the inning now. Ready now for the White Sox. Danny Mendick hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Leury Garcia. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Mowing away with that one. It's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. 1-2. Here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yohan Moncada is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So striding in, Tim Anderson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. He's set and the pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. The White Sox down to their last strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
At the plate now, Adam Engel. As he'll take a look at ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
I'm from a place where they pull up on you with a one. No one warned you, ain't no time for no I'm saying, hey, trying to live day by day. None of these neighbors say nothing. If you see a and them is coming, they dumping, they kicking, they punching, they jumping, they you in front of the back berserk and explosive like afterbirth. My mama told me go to church. I was sitting 10 rows from the first day team.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Chicago came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jimmy Cordero gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 5 runs, 15 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Mariners, 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.